It's 2025, and the hyper-naked segment just got a seismic jolt. Meet the Titan M7, the newest two-wheeled monster from the legendary engineering team at Titan Motorworks. This isn't just a bike, it's a declaration of war on mediocrity. Built for raw power, refined control, and surgical handling, the M7 is where brutal performance meets futuristic design. So, is this just another spec sheet warrior, or are we looking at the new king of the Street Fighter class? Let's dive deep and find out. Let's start with the heart of the beast. The Titan M7 is powered by a 998cc liquid-cooled inline-4 engine, but don't be fooled by the displacement. It's not your average liter bike. This engine is derived from Titan's Moto Hyper Racing division, redesigned for the street, but the DNA remains aggressive. We're talking 212 horsepower at 13,200 RPM and 86 pounds-to-feet of torque, available early in the rev range thanks to a recalibrated variable valve timing system. Yes, you heard that right, to over 210 horsepower in a naked chassis. That's more than the current gen Ducati Street Fighter V4S and right on par with the KTM 1390 Super Duke Arrivo. But unlike some of its rivals, the Titan M7 is featherweight, just 402 pounds dry, thanks to its extensive use of carbon composite panels, forged magnesium wheels, and a twin-spar monocoque frame made from aerospace-grade aluminium. On the road, or more realistically, on the tracker, this translates to an absolutely savage power-to-weight ratio of 1.91 horsepower/kg. To put that in perspective, that's knocking on the door of MotoGP levels, in a street-legal package. But raw numbers only tell half the story. Where the Titan M7 really flexes its superiority is in dynamic performance. Equipped with a 6-axis EMU, the M7 features cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, wheelie control, slide control, and launch control are all fully adjustable via the 5.9-inch TFT race display. Titan calls it the TMS7R suite, and it's among the most intelligent systems we've seen this year. The suspension setup is equally race-bred. Up front, 43mm Alins NPX semi-active forks, electronically adjustable in real time based on riding style and road surface. At the rear, a TTX36 SmartTech 3.0 shock that syncs with GPS data to preload, damping ahead of fast bends if you're in track mode. This isn't science fiction, it's predictive suspension, and it works like magic. In everyday terms, the M7 transforms. Want to commute? Toggle urban mode, throttle response softens, fuel mapping changes, the ride smooths out. Ready to carve apexes? Race Pro mode sharpens everything to a knife's edge. And if you're heading off-grid, yay, so it even has a rain mode with reduced torque and ultra-sensitive traction control. Braking performance is phenomenal. Brembo-style Mach calipers bite down on dual 330mm rotors with a feel that's both progressive and immediate. The rear gets a 245mm disc, but most of the work is up front. With the M7's lightness and aerodynamic downforce winglets, braking stability at high speed is class-leading. Speaking of aero, let's talk design. The M7 isn't just built to look good, it's sculpted to slice air. Winglets aren't just for show, they generate over 22 pounds of downforce at 115 miles per hour. Helping keep the front end planted during aggressive acceleration or high-speed corners. The tank is narrow and contoured for grip. The subframe tapers beautifully into a floating tail section with integrated LED brake lighting and turn signals. It's all sharp lines and function-driven forms. Titan calls it combat aero styling, and it looks straight out of a sci-fi dogfight. Against its rivals, the Titan M7 is not just competitive, it's dominant. More power than the Ducati, lighter than the KTM, more tech than the Yamaha, and thanks to Titan's manufacturing scale, it undercuts them on price. Now, let's talk numbers. The 2025 Titan M7 comes in at a base MSRP of $21,995. Add the track packer, which includes a titanium Akrapovier Diaresis exhaust, data logger, and rear set footpegser, and you're looking at $24,950. Still under the Ducati V4 SP and with arguably more advanced tech. It's stable when you need it, violent when you want it, and somehow never overwhelming. This isn't just a street fighter, it's an apex predator. Now, no machine is perfect. While the M7 excels in performance and tech, it's not built for comfort. The seat is firm, the riding position aggressive. No heated grips, no cruise control, no pannier mounts. And while it can commute, that's not what it's made for. You don't buy an M7 for grocery runs, you buy it to destroy backroads and demolish lap times. Also worth noting the M7 is not beginner friendly. There's no A2 restricted version. This is a full throttle, full intensity, rider-focused missile, and it demands respect. But if you're an experienced rider looking for something that combines cutting-edge engineering, weapons-grade power, and the kind of handling that makes superbikes sweat, the 2025 Titan M7 is hard to ignore. It's more than just a motorcycle, it's a machine of intent. Brutal, precise, and undeniably beautiful. From the fighter jet-inspired instrument cluster to the electronically managed exhaust valve that opens like an afterburner, the Titan M7 isn't chasing trends, it's setting them. This has been your deep dive on the 2025 Titan M7. For more breakdowns of the world's most advanced machines, bikes, jets, tanks, and Binder, subscribe to Arms Tanks Jets Update, and stay locked in for weekly reviews, battlefield tech, and mechanized evolution. Drop your thoughts below. Does the M7 earn its apex status, or is it too much machine for the street?